Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Today's question is merge two sorted list. In this question, we are given a two sorted linked list and we have to return a new sorted list combining these two lists. The new list should be made by splicing together the nodes of the first two lists. So for example, see, we are given the two sorted list. One is 124 and another is 134. So we have to combine these two lists so that the resultant list also is in the sorted manner. So the resultant list will be in 1 1 2 3 4 4. So 1 1 2 3 4 4. So this is the question. So now let's understand the approach of this question. So how we will how we will be doing this question? See, we are given the two linked lists. They both are sorted in their own manner and we have to form a new linked list which is also sorted in nature. So see how we'll do it. This is linked list 1 and this is linked list 2, and these are the two pointers which will help us in iterating over these linked lists. Now what we'll do, so we have to form a third linked list. So for that we are taking a dummy variable, that is a dummy node which will represent the head of the new linked list, and there is a t pointer which you can use it as a temp pointer which will help us in iterating over our new linked list which will be forming. So see how we will be doing it. So we have a dummy node which will be a new head, for our resultant linked list, and t is the pointer which will be iterating our new linked list. So how we will be making the connections. See, so there are two pointers. Now we will compare the value of these two pointers. We can see that the value of first pointer is 1 and then their pointer is 2. So the value so that node whose value is smaller, we will connect that node first in our new linked list. So we will connect this first node with our new linked list. How we will connect this node? So what we will do, we will make the pointer of next we will make next of dummy variable pointing to this node. So our pointer will be the next variable of this dummy node will get updated with this address. Now this is the first connection which has been made with the linked list. So this is the first node of our new linked list. So now what we will do, we will update this pointer to the next position, and we will make our temp is equal to temp next, means this t will be moving to this position. Now the new linked list which is formed is only consisting of these two nodes. Now what we will do, we will again compare the values of these two pointers. So we can see that the value of 2 is less than 3. So the next pointer of temp will get updated to this node. So now a new connection will be made. That is the next pointer of this temp variable will be pointed to this node, and this connection will get break. So see, this connection will be erased, and at this pointer this pointer will move to next position. Now again what will happen, our temp value will get updated. Temp is equal to temps next, so that temp value will move to this node now. So we have to note that this temp variable that is used to iterate the new linked list is always kept at the end node of the new linked list. So after this certain point, 2 is the last node of our new linked list, so our temp value will be pointing to the last node only. So now again the comparison will be made, that is from 3 and 4, we can see that the value of 3 is smaller than 4. So a new connection will be made between this node, this temp node, and this 3 node. So a new connection will be made between this temp node and this 3 node, and after this connection is made, that is the temps next is equal to this 3 node, then this connection will get breaked automatically. So this connection will be breaked, and our temp value will move to the last node of the new linked list. we can see that the 3 is the last node of the new linked list, and that this pointer will move to next position. Now again the comparison will be made between between 4 and 5. What is the case? 4 is smaller. So now when 4 is smaller, again a connection will be made between temp and this node, that is the smaller value. So this connection will be made. When this connection is made, this connection will get automatically cut off. So when this connection is cut off, it will get erased, and after it has get erased, our temp will move to temp is equal to temps next. So it will move to this, it will point to this node, and this arrow which is iterating the second linked list will move to next direction. Now again the comparison will be made between 5 and 6. We can see that 5 is less than 6. So what will happen? Our temps value will now point to fifth node, this node, and this connection will get breaked. So we will erase this connection. So this connection is breaked, and now our temp value will be pointing to temp is equal to temps next, because it will always point to the last node of the new linked list. So that last node of the new linked list. So till now the 5 is the last node of the new linked list, therefore temp is pointing at that. Now again this pointer will move to next direction. Now again a comparison will be made. We can see that 6 is smaller than 7. So again a connection is made between this temp node and the smaller node, which is 6. So this connection is made. Now when this connection is made, then this connection will get breaked. So we will erase the connection. When the connection is erased, now temp is equal to temps next. Now temp will be pointing to the last node of the new linked list, and 6 is the last node of the new linked list. Now our this pointer which was iterating the second linked list will move to the null, will move to next position, which is null. Now we can see that this pointer has reached to null position, and we cannot compare the value of null with that 7. So what will happen? We already know that the 7 and the all the elements which are after 7 are all already in the sorted order. So in this case what we will do, we will simply make a connection between the temp variable and the part of the linked list which is left. It means that this will be the temps next will be is equal to the it will be equal to the pointer of the remaining linked list. So this is how the connection has been made. So we can see that we have made a new linked list which is also in a sorted order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 9. So this was the linked list which we have generated from the two given separate sorted list. And now in the end what we will return? We will have to return the value of dummies next. Why dummies next? Because our new linked list, the new linked list which is formed should be starting from this node, but it is starting from the dummy node. So we will return dummies next in the function. So now let's just write the code of this question. So first of all what we'll do, we will write the base cases. If our head is double equivalent to null, the base cases here will be, see, if our L1 is double equal to null, it means that the head of the linked list 1 is null. It means that the new linked list will be equal to the L2 only, second linked list only. And similarly with the case with L2, when L2 is equal to null, then a new linked list formed will be equivalent to L1, because L1 is already in the sorted order and there is no element in the L2 which can be appended in L1 to form a new linked list. So these were the two base cases. Now let's declare the two variable list node star. First it will use to iterating the first linked list, and again the list node star second, it will help us in iterating the second linked list. Now we will make a dummy node, list node star dummy, it will be equal to new list node, and we will initialize the value with 0. Now we will make a new node, we will make a declare a pointer list node star temp, which will help us in iterating over the new linked list. Temp is equal to, and it will be initialized with the value of dummy. Now what we will do, now we will iterate over the two linked lists simultaneously. So while first is not equal to null, it means that the pointer which is iterating the first linked list is not equal to null, and the second is not equal to null. second is not equal to null. It means that the pointer which is iterating the second linked list is also not equal to null. Now at each iteration we will compare the values of these two pointers. That is, if the value of if first val is less than equal to second val, what will happen? If first val is double equal to second val, then our temp's next will point to first. Temp next is equal to first. Temp is equal to temp next, because I have told you earlier that temp should always remain at the end of the end node of the new linked list, and once the temp's next has been updated, then temp should also get updated. So again, now this was the case when first value is less than equal to second value. Else when the second value is greater than the first value, what will happen? Temp's next will be pointing to second. Now again we will update the value of temp is equal to temp next. Now one thing I have missed here, that we have to update first pointer also, that is first is equal to first next, because the role of this first has been over, therefore it will now point to the other node of that particular linked list. Here also second is equal to second next. So this so after the while loop has been over, our linked list will be formed, but there will be a certain case where we can see that now our first pointer is pointing to the 7 and the second pointer is pointing to the null. It means that the second linked list has been over, now the first linked list is remaining. So for this case, what we will check? If our first is not equal to null, then what we will do? We will simply add the value of temp next is equal to first. As we have seen here that our temp was pointing here, temp is pointing here, and our part of the first linked list was remaining. So what we have done? We have simply appended the part remaining of the first linked list in the temp's value, so that we can include this linked list also in the new linked list. So I have simply done temp next is equal to first, and similarly with the case if part of second linked list is remaining, then what we will do? We will update the value of temp next is equal to second, and after this is over, what we will do? We will simply return dummy next. Why I have written dummies next? I have already told you, because our new linked list was starting with dummy, but actually it should be starting with the node which is present in the either the first linked list or the second linked list. So therefore I have returned dummies next. So now let's just submit the code. So you can see that the code is getting accepted. This was the entire code. I hope guys you like the video. Thank you.